All right, folks, welcome back to PrepperNow. Today I want to talk to you about a little personal problem that happened last night and how prepping saved the day. All right, friends, welcome back to the channel. Hit that like button, do the engagement things, leave a comment. You guys have been very good about that, and that always helps. And of course, if ever there is a reminder of why prepping is important, it is when personal little SHTFs happen. And these are more common and more probable than any kind of a major Hollywood plot line that might happen. And of course, all the things that we talk about from day to day of the possible crises that are happening all over. Yes, prepping is actually better for you in saving the day on a personal level with little things that might happen. And this is the story of what has just happened. So last night, my wife and I decided that we were going to get into a little bit of a fix-it mode. And instead of doing night on the couch, we decided to do some little projects all around the house. We fixed our closet, completely redid it, resecured some of the brackets, and just reorganized things in preparation for some changes that are coming to the homestead. From there, we went and we decided to hang up one of our large TVs. We'd had a bracket that we had purchased for Christmas, and we decided to hang this thing on the wall. So we got out the trusty drill and did our thing and got the TV hung up. So after that, we decided it would be a wise idea to do our yearly, usually on January 1st thing that we do, but to get it done a little bit earlier since we had all of our tools and fix-it stuff out, and go and change the UV bulb on our UV system for water filtration. These things have a glass sleeve, and you have to clean that sometimes, or at least check it to see that there's no schmutz. So we decided, because it had been a couple years, it was time to check this thing out. Of course, there was nothing wrong with it. Take it, put it back in, and as we were putting it back in the bottom, so we didn't even notice that the glass, the bulb had broken, or the sleeve. And so when we pulled the bulb out, we noticed the sleeve had broken. Now we're without water. And here is where prepping saves the day. Now, I don't know if you've ever gone without water or had a problem where you had to turn your water off and not have water in your home, especially with 5 human beings. Young ladies that like to clean themselves and do a shower every 4 hours. But it's not easy to go through if you run out of water. You can't run your dishwasher. You can't run your washing machine. You can't run your shower. You can't flush the toilets after 1 or 2. So we have a rain catchment system. And we had it full because we haven't used it for gardening since, it's been a few months. And the garden water catchment system was full. So we had about 50 gallons of water right there, ready to go. Now, this, of course, is nothing you would want to drink, but if we had to, we could take the water and turn it into drinking water with a few different systems. I'll actually be doing a review, reverse osmosis system here in about a few days. We get the running water out of, or the water out of the rain catchment system, and I brought it in, and I had told the kids, hey, this is what's going on. We're out of water. Don't try to turn things on. You get one and done on the flushes, and of course they had already done that. So I was able to take the rainwater and put it into the toilets and clean out the fun stuff that was in there. Another thing about prepping is it's good to have buckets. Well, we had buckets. We had buckets so we could take the water from the rain catchment system in the garden and take it over and, use it for the toilets and a few other things to wash some stuff out. Now, if it really got bad, I could actually take this water, and we probably had enough for a single bath. And you can do things where you stack the water. You personally wash yourself in it, and then you take that water and what's left, and then from there you can clean out the toilets and things like that. You can take the water and boil it and use it to clean dishes if you had to with hot soap and water. So there's different things you can do with water, but the thing is, if your water's off and you don't have a rain catchment system, then you've got no water, and then you can't do anything. So, maybe you could go down to a local water source and use buckets to get some stuff and to do it that way. But having a rain catchment system is important, and having buckets is important. Now, we've got them for our animals, but still, I had enough water to do all the basic needs that we had. Now, we've got a network of people. People talk about mags and stuff like that, and the different things that you may need in a mag. Well, this is a story of that as well. Through a friend of a friend, we knew a plumber, and he does side work. He's actually in HVAC now, but he used to work for Culligan, and he knew the stuff. Contacted him. Sure enough, he was ready to make a little extra money after the holidays. He and his son, the foreman, came on over, and in about 2 hours had created a bypass for our system and gotten the broken glass out of the filtration system and fixed everything right as rain. And now all we have to do is put the new sleeve in the bulb, which we're going to do here on Tuesday, Wednesday, when we get it from Amazon for $40, compared to the $650, which was the base level service, to get it done in an emergency on the weekend. Now, people don't probably think of having a plumber in your mag or in a connection of people that you might need, but this is also important. And check this out. His wife has been having some problems with her heart. So he was able to come over and get a medical consultation from my wife, and as she's going through testing, they don't know what's going on. And if you could pray for this young lady, she's only 29 years old. We would love for you to do that. But we consulted him on things that are going on the kinds of medications, or at least my wife did. I didn't. I just sat there and watched with a gaping mouth. But my wife did what she's really good at, and that's kind of taken a holistic and open-minded approach. And she honestly thinks it's a little bit more anxiety-based than having her to go and do things where they have to put a heart catheter in or something crazy like that. So we're going to keep in consultation with them. We've got his number if we ever need HVAC or water plumbing type of situations. He's got us now as a person that he can come to if he doesn't want to spend the money to go to the doctor and he needs a quick little idea on something medical from a trained professional. And again, prepping has saved the day. Prepping saved the day through having water catchment. Prepping saved the day by having different things on hand like buckets and stuff to preserve water. Prepping saved the day by having a mag of people that can help each other and come together. Don't take this kind of thing for granted. We all want to look at all the crazy stuff going on in the Middle East and the world and all that. But the fact of the matter is that more than likely you're going to need prepping in a day-to-day situation where, say, your electricity goes out or your water goes out, or maybe you're in a bind and you need a quick fix and you need someone in your network of people and they're able to come over and do the work and not charge you out the you-know-what. Stuff like that. We saved money. We helped another human being. We also kicked him a dozen eggs from our chickens, which he was very happy as his son, the foreman, and mine went down, and we're super excited to go and get those eggs and also pay a little visit to PrepperNow, our family pig. Here's just a nice little story about why prepping, folks, is a great way to save the day. Sorry about not getting videos out last night. We obviously had our hands full, but now we're back, and it's all because of prepping. And you for being awesome members of this community. God bless you all, and we'll see you on the next one.